I remember something of this place. There are soothsayers and conjurers that whisper in hushed tones about an artifact lost to antiquity, but not so lost to a perceptive mage.
Now I am back at the graveyard and about to do a you could say a personal quest to one of the companions, which would say Edwin, the best mage of the entire game, as much as I can say.
As I thought.
And which means, of course, now we have to get back to the tombs and loot it them again. Another branch of them right here. Nothing really, you could say, particularly weird, and it is not this big bug-like structure at the top. Even though
as I thought.
It's also a place worth looting.
Glory for the dark mother.
Yep, Adro. With a truckload of spiders. They aren't particularly nice. But once you get them to panic, they go down quite brutally. And so did their summoner, who had a say very, well, you could say,
I can carry no
nice item
on the ground.
And a special spell, Spider Spawn, which is a summoning spell, giving you a chance to, instead of monsters or regular monsters, summon some spiders. But now I'm here at these tunnels, so instead of southwards it is time to go east.
Yes.
And this back.
I am skilled in poisons.
Come on, Yoshimo. Oh.
Yoshimo is willing.
Open up that door.
Out with it.
And there's a couple of pests as well.
What is
You require my counsel.
No effect. That's not right. Stand back. Or just
Where shall I display my
ready.
But using the quite regular tactic of tanking and bashing. Now it does have effect.
I hit. No effect.
Weapon is
That's not right.
Okay, I'm busy.
Yep, all went down. Without much effort.
Yes.
Every hamster has his day. And later I'll split your gut open.
Oh, time to still save, because there's a quite much of a bit of a fight scuffle coming up. Not that bad. I'm not a card wizard, so what's that? So, well, you're a lich. Oh, somebody, I don't know. Yep, and it's guarded by a lich, which is not as dangerous as you might think they should be. But he's still quite unpleasant enough, with all the impressive amount of immunity, spell immunities and automatics and all that. But I'm still doing my best to hammer him down.
Okay, I'm busy.
Mince and booze and you want groundling.
Actually, no. He's gonna
I'm ready.
Just gonna keep him smashing.
I am ready.
He's dead. Next swing.
Alright, and down his use of fireball.
It has no effect.
And killed Edwin as well, so it becomes quite useless, and the main character as well.
To no effect?
Alright, trying again to get the big scuffle with the lich. So yeah, blah 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 blah.
It has no effect.
Embarrassing.
So I just summoned some big monsters to aid me. I'm doing my best with this then. Yeah, I'm doing my best trying to...
Embarrassing.
Incactus
It has no effect. I am ready.
Every monster has his day.
And now the lich is just goes to
Be bloody. I'll do as you wish.
the close combat mode, which means that it is quite
Point.
harmless.
I pouch.
Yes.
Once the lich goes to the close combat mode, it becomes quite harmless.
Rest would be
I
welcome.
can
Let's
very
go.
easily
require
split
rest.
it battered to pieces.
No effect? You require my counsel here. You're right behind.
Yoshimo, you don't have any effective weapons, so just don't pick a fight. Pick this fight, join this fight.
Yes. If you wish.
With vengeance.
He went down.
I
This is it. This must be it. This has to be it. The just and unjust alike will all fear the overwhelming power of Edwin Odessaron and his nether scroll.
Well, so he found what he wanted. So is he gonna be using it to help us? Yes.
What is it now?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
In
What do you
this kind of quests,
I can carry no more.
the
Your item is on the
actual
ground.
quest item never actually, in a sense, appears in your inventories.
I can carry
Meaning
no
that,
more.
well,
Your item is
in
on
a
the
sense that
ground.
they don't,
This
Not
can't
words.
Edwin do this.
they're not
Edwin do
actually, in a
that,
sense,
so get this
objects
jerk
you
about it.
find. They're just things.
Minsk and booze.
Where shall I
and
descend?
bread.
Very well.
Yes.
Things you get. But well, that solves this little dilemma. Although there will be humorous little things later, but that's completely different story. So time to head somewhere else, do something else.
If you
Now
wish.
approaching Shadow Thieves Guild Hall,
you
whose
wish.
services I bought. Well, there's a secret door at back here, and to get here you need the special key. And this place would be quite a maze if you didn't know where to head, but there's luckily you could say a quite direct
If you
route
wish.
for you to take towards the actual, you could say, the main man himself, Aaron Linvale, chief of the boss of the Shadow Thieves.
Welcome
Getting
to
inside.
this place. I've looked forward to seeing you. I am, as you know, Aaron Linvale.
Well, alright, yes, he introduced it, so I have I
Right to
paid
the
a big
point,
mite.
eh? That's fine with me. You are a very capable person, and I wish to propose a trade of services.
Well, yeah, so, well, I have paid. Well, Oh, so he doesn't deal with vampires. Well, that's his problem because Hexat will stay. Well, problematic. Oh, yeah. So, you want more money? Well, okay, just get your money then,
First and
extortionist.
foremost, you will be compensated for the gold you have paid.
Alright, so I get some magic items.
Now, I know you are eager to set off after Imoen, and I assure you that the time will come soon. It takes time to allocate the funds, however.
So is there any problem? Well, so yeah, so the guild ball. So I have to solve it. So I have to get to the docks at night, which is good because it already is a night time, and meet somebody whose very lucky name happens to be Mook, and everybody knows that Mooks are those who get absolutely mowed down by well, everybody in every form of fiction. There's a big bunch of idiots. It doesn't matter how roided up sociopaths they would be, they get mowed down in big numbers. So yeah.
If you wish.
So what does well helm of protection. This is extremely handy item, which gives you extra magic resistance. Actually, not extra magic resistance, but well, gives you immunity to level drain, which, seeing that you are facing vampires which have the ability to do level drain, is a godsend. Because without that level drain ability, vampires are not so scary. Well, they are scary, but they are not as horrifyingly, they will rip you apart in seconds level scary. When you have the basic. Yeah, there was a unpleasant person. But of course, before preparing the battle, doing the saving, which happens in seconds, so no problem. And there's the unlucky boss, unlucky sod called Mook. Let's have a chat. So you must be Mook. So it's the socialization. What's the situation? Well, maybe he lives here. Well, let's just stay there and wait. And somebody did appear.
For whatever you're after.
La Salle. Oh yeah, Mook was killed. But lucky, but Hrothgar with his level drain protection is quite well equipped to deal with him. And I didn't even notice that did he even get a hit to me, but having a small, just not even taking a risk of getting hit in the first place, or well, if they were a risk, and just tanking the hits anyways by not getting crippled by the awful level drain ability, would have been so much good. So back again to have a chat with Aaron Linvale.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Stand. You rest each night uneasy. Yes, you are weary. You struggle daily. It will not end, you know, until you acknowledge what you are. You walk as a mortal, taking no advantage from your heritage, from your talents within. So many things of flesh are greater than you. Walk among them, these beasts that are less than you are. See their strength, see how easily you fall to their muscle and skill. Why do you stand for this? Why do you submit to the flesh when death is bred in your bones? Do you realize the power you might hold? When the world of flesh is beneath you, even creatures mysterious and magical will fall. Follow, and receive the gift you are owed by the blood in your veins. Follow, if only to protect the weak that fell because of you.
Now, being here after a little bit of interlude, having a chat again.
What do you
Need a
want?
report.
Well, things bad. Well, it went bad. Well, sorry. Well, and yeah, Mook was murdered because, well, she's Mook. Well, my present was, well, they seem to know that, so. So now my job is to go to the bridge district and go and dig out some traders of Shadow Deeps and maybe learn out something about where they might be going, although I do know it's already at the graveyard district anyways.
No! Stay back! I've got enough.
Come, child. There's
Well,
no
there's
need for this.
interesting
Your mother isn't with
episode
You're
in
lying.
the...
My mother isn't with you.
She sent us to fetch you, my dear. Take my hand and you shall see.
some kind of
Warwick, Ellis, watch the sides.
unpleasant
Get away
incident
from her,
happening.
you witch!
What is this?
Hey, you kiddo. I need you to take this and squeeze it real hard. All right? What's going on? I'm Nira. Is this a
Aw.
trick? Step away. Half elf. And if you don't get out of here,
Aw,
things are gonna
the-
get really ugly.
Get her before.
Oh yeah,
Yes!
oh.
I knew you had it in you. Huh. Sorry, witch and witch lackeys. She's safe now.
You didn't think this through, did you?
Oh,
real
the cute,
But that's what magic is for.
nice wild mage Nira came along.
Another one eludes us. I suppose the fault is as much mine as yours. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
the one who trusted
Yeah, oh
you
yes, the
after
enhanced
all.
edition did have more
along.
characters added, and Nira was also in the first Baldur's Gate. Wild mage, real cute, but not as devastating powerhouse as Edwin is. So well, alright. So you're gonna play it wrong person, and he's gonna be regretting that.
Fall and stay fallen.
Yep, he did regret it, but not for long, because he was killed.
What?
And the bridge district is plot-wise quite unimportant, because you practically, if you want to do all the actually
You and me. Let's go.
you do have to do this.
I am good.
All right. You and me. Let's go.
Yeah, just a couple of henchmen.
Fool.
Useless.
Die quickly, fool.
with vengeance.
And I'm not keeping my party AI up with these guys, mostly because, well, these guys are not, these enemies are not, or these hostiles were not particularly dangerous, and the fact that they're happy that if I blast out any big magics, there's about to be a shitload of coward wizards attacking me. But now I'm at the 5 flagons. And getting upstairs.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah. Well, it looks quite grand and pleasant. So let's have a go here.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Well. Let's be smart. What do you want to French to spile me? So you don't know the name. You don't know a name.
For now, you will die. Yes. Out with it.
That's not right.
What?
Well, there was a couple of traders. Past tense.
As I thought.
And somebody else is coming as well.
I trust all is well.
Oh, well, what's going on here? Well, nothing gravy, just some spice.
Fall creatures and speed here!
Oh, yeah.
Hold still, curse you! Nature's servant awaits. I await your news.
Using old-fashioned method of just chopping them apart. Nothing really grand in magics and trickeries needed, but completely sufficient to get results. Because now as I read all the knowledges, yep, they're at the graveyard. So heading back to tell this report to Aaron Lindwale as well. Ah, reporting again that now I know where they are.
Report of Jalos and Kahan.
Well, they're dead, but now I know where to go. So yeah. So now it goes to simple. Get there and kill him. So I assume that I have something other than just me going there and bashing my skull against the wall. Then I'll be going. So now I'm about to go and head to the graveyard district and prepare to do some body corpses out of these vampires and take down Bodhi herself, or at least do her as much damage as possible to her activities. And I have no doubts about Hexart's trustworthiness in this matter. She appears to be professional enough.
What do you want? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna save first before. Oh,
You and me. Let's go.
some hostiles
Fall and stay falling!
Let's go.
and some regular ruffians. Try to take them down with an
Be quick with it.
extreme amount of violence and brutality.
You and me. You and me. Let's go. You and me.
Yeah,
Weapon. All right.
they go down.
All right. You and me. Let's go. All right. You and me.
Yep, chopping them all down. Nothing really, you could say, visually appealing in this battle. Well,
Fight well. for now. Yes.
Fall
But it's great.
creature!
Just something which does occasionally occur. And I would say that the Ring of Regeneration is a really good fight in this game. Makes healing so much more convenient. And by so much I mean several magnitudes more convenient. Just saving the progress still anyways, because well, this game does feel to be prone to crashing, so let's just head to the graveyard.
Dragomir's cask will allow us to tomb walk to Shulong.
And this is a Hexart's personal quest, and I must say that it's a bloody horrifyingly difficult. I can see that yeah, she's not anxious to get it, so well, we will do it, but not today. Because well, that place has mind flayers. Yes, those mind flayers, which are as dangerous and powerful as you can expect them to be.
As I thought.
But about to crash to the tombs. Well, luckily I've done also quite plenty of this, clearing them out beforehand. So there should be no big problem about
As I thought.
getting further, and still trying to get some of these stakes as well, because vampires must be not only beaten to pulp but must be staked. And I'm practically only person in my crew capable of enduring vampires' horrifying abilities is Hrothgar himself.
Good to see a like-minded friend to be.
So just slapping him with the and they have some sort of unpleasant pests as well.
Right.
Awaits.
Yes.
I await your
Yes.
lead.
You point. I punch.
Just getting ready to do some hacking them apart.
That is what you
What
want.
do you want, groundling?
Just some hand-to-hand combat in this phase.
The axe be bloody ready.
And there's Lassal. Yeah, your mistress knew that I would come. And guess what?
Nature, take the life she gave!
Words, not words.
What would you have me
Let's just send
do? I
my
am ready.
Go
to
bother
do
someone
something.
else.
Yes.
melee
Be quick with
combatants
it. Yes.
Nature
And
says
busy,
we are
okay,
busy.
busy.
here first.
His day. What?
At this phase,
Yes.
micromanaging your crew positions and actions is definitely recommended.
Yeah, cool.
I await your need.
As I thought.
But now I'm still
Blood is rather
well. Yeah, Lassal, you are running away.
Yes. What?
Your worthless lives end here!
And fledgling vampires.
What do you want, groundling?
If I would not be having a
I am
immunities to their
Yes, be
abilities,
bloody
they would be
ready. Out with it.
all right.
extremely it would be extremely dangerous to face any vampire in combat.
Make way, villainy. Hero
But as I do have much
All right.
more potent abilities.
What's the
One
fingers immune?
vampire goes
The fingers
down.
immune.
Heart will be all right.
What is it now?
Swords, not words.
Go bother
Mince
someone
and
else.
wool stand. Yes. Mine is the fist
Oh.
of death.
Busy, yeah,
Every
busy.
hamster has his day.
And okay, means you just go there as well and use your big sword to hack it apart. Yeah, and they also give vampires also give a big chunk of experience when you defeat them, which is, you can say, completely expected from something as dangerous as they are.
If you wish.
Yep, taking them down.
Yes.
What is
I
it
am
now?
ready. I am willing.
In this place, it's definitely recommended to be extremely cautious and
Go Baldur.
paranoid about what kind of things you are might be facing, because well,
That's how it's done.
things here are nasty. And by nasty I mean nasty, dangerous enough to rip you apart in seconds. Or better say, first you get completely crippled by your complete inability to do anything, and then you will get horrifyingly, devastatingly massacred by them.
What do you want?
As you can't do anything about that.
Existence ends here, mortal. Mine is the fist of death. Rinse and boo, stand ready. Don't teach my
await you. You
hamster
require
to
nothing
suck
more.
eggs.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I thought. Huh? Simple.
That's
Feel the backhand of justice. What's the bigger's immune? What's the bigger's immune? He's
the
dead.
hard way it is.
Yes, if you wish.
That bastard decided to get
The hard way it is.
frisky again with Jahira. You know, that's quite rude from you, Mr. Ghoulish little greasy little monster.
What is it now?
What's the bigger's immune?
The hard way.
But luckily, hacking them apart solves the matter quite handily. And here lies very useful item.
Subtly made.
Go
It's called so-called Maze of Disruption, which has a chance to instantly kill vampires, which is, you can say, quite potently useful ability.
Someone's getting an unfortunate prize.
Yes, out with it.
But still getting forward and still saving my increments of progress because, well, this place is dangerous.
What?
Bodhi is dangerous. Not just dangerous, she's extremely dangerous.
Yes.
Huh? As I thought.
What would you have me do?
Still one more enemy to be just
Yes, be bloody ready.
quite simplistically just hacked apart.
If you wish.
It looks like something, once again I did something really handy.
Mine is the fist of death. My wounds must be
Oh yeah.
I'm busy, okay?
Be
Yes.
quick with it.
What is it?
And that's it. Still digging through these, the vampire warren or however you wanna call it, which does have this kind of, you could say, I'd say, well, it's usually you would assume that if vampires would, or presence of vampires would make it to have some sort of gothic horror aesthetic, but not in this case. And open the door
You point
and find get attacked by a
Swords, not
by a
words.
truck storm of undead scum.
What is it now?
So time to make things quite make liberal use of unpleasantness I have in my disposal, which is to say fireballs and all that kind of shit.
Yes.
And we'll say that as long as the vampires get killed,
Go for the eyes. Yeah.
it's not the situation is not extremely horrifyingly severe. It's bad, but not in level of extremely horrifyingly severe. That they seem to went down again. So time to kick this door open and say hello to Bodhi.
Your blood is rather inviting.
Oh, oh, it's Lassal, and he decided to run away. Well, time to get upstairs then. After looting. Oh, saying going to say hello to Mr. Lassal lurking somewhere around here in this room. Which is quite unpleasant. Spikes and...
A mortal.
Oh yes, well, he thinks brave. Well, bravery, stupidity, whatever gets it's done.
Out with it.
He brags that he's gonna mutilate me, which is not completely without, you could say, justification being bragging, but seeing he's alone against 6 and I have already annihilated quite big bunch of his family or creators or spawn, and he's running to the coffin, which is not downstairs where I already went. It's up here.
What?
I await your news.
Because vampires mostly have escaped to these coffins. So time to,
If you wish.
make sure they don't get out from these coffins.
Yes.
And just to make sure, because I am certain that I know that Bodhi will.
A waste of my talents.
Because I know Bodhi will show up once I summon the takes down the last of her henchmen. It's gonna be a bloodbath and a couple of extra pieces of meat in my path is good. So yeah. So what would you know of the path? Well, she's questioning me. Well, their service has not been. So what's the? So yeah, okay, this is gonna be a fight. Yeah. Shadow, this will have been honest. Well, what do you know? So what does he? Oh yeah, she's bragging me. So. Yes, she is not with. She does know a lot of this whole case, but not. But it's quite, well. She knows a lot.
What is it now?
and that lot is enough to make sure that
Fine, fine, just stop pestering me.
I need bigger sword. Huh?
doing some micromanaging with the fire magics.
The bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Trying to get to the chopping distance with the sword.
I am ready.
You point. I'm
I
sorry.
am ready.
And
Words.
and just bug swarm just to be spiteful.
Ha! That's how it's done.
And more stabbing by Hexstar.
Immune.
Yeah, both his they going down.
Educational. I have seen enough, and I am done
Oh
with
yeah.
it for now.
Well, so crawl back to your master, then I'm gonna hunt him down and handle you out. Oh. Yep, Bodhi
Yes.
runs. Because, well, there will be another encounter with her, which is gonna be the final one. But this far, I have succeeded, and time to go and have a chat with Aaron Linvale next time after from my success. Or just a
It is done.
couple of cockroaches again. And these are just cockroaches.
You point bad kicking miss. For goodness.
Just you could say an obstacle on my path.
That's not right. What?
Yeah. Next time it is time to... Actually, not next time. It's still time to head towards... Well, I'll have a chat with Aaron Linvale about my success next time. See ya then. See ya.
Rumors of ancient ruins and incredible treasures often reach the ears of the party as they travel the length of the Sword Coast. But no tale is so lucrative as that of Watcher's Keep. The ruin still stands, it is said, and a religious order known as the Knights of the Vigil have made a call wide and far for heroes to aid their dangerous cause. Details are scarce, and curiosity leads the party quickly to the glade of the keep itself, a deserted place that whispers in the wind of the most ancient evils.
Now, actually, before I end this episode, I came to Watcher's Keep to show a very, you could say, the early form of, you could say, DLC, because, well, first Baldur's Gate 2 came out. First came Baldur's Gate 1, got rave reviews, was sold well, people liked it. Then came Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amn, and that then got, you could say, a final chapter DLC, or you could say now expansion pack. Nowadays it would be downloadable content called Throne of Baal, and Throne of Baal included a very hard bonus dungeon, or actually a bonus dungeon called Watcher's Keep, which actually does have quite a bit of interesting story in it. Well, it's just a slight, but it's still a quite interesting scenario, and it's meant to be something that you can just get through all the game, which is to say it has locations of various difficulty, various level of difficulty. It starts quite easy, but gets into really that you need to be to the epic level with the most scariest monster of entire game. I'm not gonna show it because, well, it's an end game stuff, but I do intend to show it once in the end. But let's just show this place as how it would begin.
The child of Baal has come. We had hoped that our call for aid would draw you here. Praise to the Watcher for hearing our prayers.
So there's some kind of tasks. So well, what's going on? Yeah. Well, they got a charge. Well, they don't know. Something happened. Big evil. They got it. So well. So yeah. I am boasting. So what? Just well. Okay, I'm gonna help you. And they do check that you would have to be a specific level to get inside first. But of course you can brag it because the first levels are not so bad. Or say the first level is not so bad. But well, the basic plot is simple. You're gonna start from the roof, from the highest level, and you're gonna go down right into the lowest level. And there's 6 levels in total, including the entryway and 5 other levels. And you have to always get to the level before you can get to the next stage. You could say rudimentary bonus dungeon DLC, but obviously early form of bonus dungeon DLC expansion pack, which in themselves are not expansion packs are not new concept. They just have become more prevalent with the better internet connections and all that. And now it's gonna time to end this episode right here.